All right, so in today's video, we're actually going to break down step by step a funnel that we found with a girl who's presumably doing about $600,000 a month with low ticket offers. And I think if you want to learn how to run low ticket offers, the best thing to do is just break down what are some people doing with low ticket offers. So we're here with Bishal, I'm Brice, and we both run a lot of ads, and we actually found this offer that we want to break down together. So what's up, Bishal? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to go through this offer. How many years has it been for you in the industry?
So I've been working in this space for almost 10 years now.
Wow. Yeah, longer than me.
A lot of money on ads. I got started way back when we were doing like local SEO was the first thing I ever did, and then I got into like the high ticket digital product space 2019.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got in when SEO was kind of dead. SEO has always been dead for some reason. But Facebook ad was a new thing. It was after SEO, Facebook ad became the new thing. That's when I got in. And when I was new in the industry, high ticket book a call funnel, a webinar funnel was kind of the big thing with Facebook ads. So it's been 6-7 years now, done $20-30 million online for myself, for my clients, whatever. And I did that mainly through low ticket offers, front end offers. So we're going to talk about that. This is my bread and butter, and I know this is Brice's bread and butter as well, right?
Yeah, but man, I think you're a monster when it comes to low ticket offers. So I'm super excited to dig through here and see like what you see when we take a look at all this.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think first things first, how many ads is she running?
Well, the answer is a lot. There's 130 results, which is definitely a lot. Like she has ads from August 15, August 14, 13. So like they're launching ads every day from August 9, August 7th. Again, I'm going to keep scrolling just to see how far it goes. So July 25, July 31st, July 23rd, July 19th. So she definitely has a ton of ads, even back from June and May as well. So I'm guessing she's making money, right?
I mean, you don't spend a lot of money on ads if you're not making money.
Yeah, I can tell you that. The other thing is that she actually has an ad saying that she's making average $600K per month, all selling low ticket and digital products. So she's telling you how much she's making. I actually watched one of her YouTube channel video, and she actually shared the screen and she showed us the SAM card account, like her SAM card, how much money she's making. And the numbers are true. Like she is doing a tons of volume, and I did not know how, but Brice, you told me that he's running tons of ads, and this is amazing. So I'm excited to go through this offer today.
Definitely, me too. One of the things that I think we were looking at right before this that I thought was super interesting is it looks like she's running a bunch of different low ticket offers. So that's something I've definitely seen with a lot of people who are spending a lot, seem to do really big with low ticket offers, is they're not just running one low ticket offer. You know, like she's got a couple, which is super interesting.
Yeah. So the one that we're going to go through is this one right here, which is called social media content. Wait, what is the name of the product once again? Okay, the ultimate social media jumbo pack 2.0. But when you look through these ads, you're going to see ads for everyone. This is another product, right? She has a different product here, which is best business course. So Maria's best business course combined in one. It's interesting. She has tons of offers. Like I feel like she's testing them. Like, do you think she's testing them to see what is going to work, or do you think all of them are working? Like, what's your thoughts on this?
I mean, I would guess that she's probably spending enough that they're cycling through it and they see that like one is probably working best and might be the front end. Even as we were looking at some of these sales pages, they looked short enough that maybe they were like more like retargeting offers, might be an assumption. But I think too, one thing I've seen is people run more and more low ticket offers is they're like having a portfolio of low ticket offers so that their client acquisition is not dependent on just one offer. And so I've definitely seen that with people who are spending more than $100,000 a month. Some of them aren't doing it just on one offer.
Yeah, it makes sense to have multiple offer, to be honest. Like if you have a customer who buys a front-end low ticket offer, then you can wait for them to buy a high ticket or sell another low ticket offer, right? And she definitely is someone with a big audience. So I think it's smart that she's doing this and she's using multiple low ticket offers to get them back into the buying habit, basically.
Yeah, I'd be super curious if all of these are to cold traffic or not. I don't think there's any way we could actually know, but
I don't think there is a way to know. But we're going to go through our sales page today. That is this right here, the ultimate social media jumbo pack 2.0. I'm going to quickly scroll from top to bottom, okay? So that I can show the audience, I guess, how the sales page looks like. And then you can also skim through it. So no more flopped launches, no more embarrassing crickets. Okay, introducing the product. With these 7,000 pieces of social media content, you will be able to do XYZ, okay? Spend less time, sneak peek. So that's exactly what you're going to get in the members area. This is cool. What's included in the product, and then unlock, okay. Takes them to a order form. This is the order form right here, and that's it. So what do you think about it, Brice?
I mean, it looks like it's like a really beefy template. I think what's probably doing well about it is like very applicable. So it's not a course. It's not something that somebody has to go through. There's no like learning involved. The assumed amount of time to like start implementing these things is probably like minutes to actually go through and do it. So I imagine that's probably why it's doing pretty well for her.
I personally hate templates, by the way.
Why is that?
There's multiple things that I don't like about this. I don't know the volume, but there's multiple things that I don't like about it. First of all, let's just talk about what I do like about it before I start being critical. 7,000 is a lot, right? Which means you're getting a lot for less, only $27. So, it's a deal. It's a great deal. Like, look at all these things you're getting. It's insane, right? So I guess it's a good thing. Social media content, prompts, ideas, templates, and scripts. That's great. 2025 algorithm optimized. So she added some latest thing as well. So that's kind of nice. Very direct, to be honest. I don't know the volume, but I think she's testing multiple offers to find the one that scales. It's very, very direct. She has a big audience in a sense that she has a big YouTube channel, good followers, and different things like that. So she's probably getting them to buy from the people who know and like trust her. But I don't know what's like really the scale here. Looking at the copy, it doesn't look like it. It's very product focused. Like, this is where they're gonna get product focused. Like, then here's exactly the product. Like, and here's what's included. And she's making assumptions that people are going to know what this is, right? People are going to know the name of the product. Like, she's not telling them, what does this product do? Like, what am I going to get from this product? What am I going to get this thing? Like, and then now finally, will this work for my niche? It's interesting, to be honest. That's my thoughts, I guess.
So you think it's too product focused above the fold?
Too much.
And so would you say, like, you typically tend to lead with like pain, problems, and then kind of do the more traditional, like, here's the problem, here's the new way to do things, here's kind of the discovery story, and then get into the product reveal?
Yeah, that would probably be the way I would do it if I'm starting with a brand that has no audience, right? Because the product is good, but people don't buy product to have a product. They buy product to solve a problem, pain, whatever they have, right? So that's what you got to lead with, especially for someone who doesn't have a brand. If you're starting a new brand or you have no followers or like 10 followers, right? Doesn't matter. Then you got to start with the pain and problem, not the product.
Do you think her brand might just be big enough that she can do this because her brand carries enough weight in this?
Unlikely, to be honest, because I don't know. Like, I think she's making it work somehow, and I'll be interested and curious to test something like this. But I think she has good followers, but not big enough. Like, there are people way bigger than her with big audience and that many people don't know of. So,
okay. You want to go back and look at the ads and see, like, what are the ads that she's running to this, and maybe get an idea of, like, is there more selling happening in the ad than we're assuming, or is it just all super product focused?
Yeah, I am seeing more ads for Cast Spike, to be honest. For example, here, like, this is the only ad I see. Okay, maybe this one. Let's see. Is this the other one? 1K Instagram followers. Interesting. A lot of product for $1. Part of my extremely popular 24 for $24 business course bundle. So she's telling them that, hey, there is a product she has 24 for $24, and she's just selling one of the thing for $1. Interesting. Have you seen this?
No, this is the first time I've seen this.
Let's see more ads.
So that's just a different sales page for the 24 for 24. Unlock 24 courses for $24.
What? I thought it was $1. Didn't it say it was $1 up here? Yeah, I do have to pay $24. Then
yeah, because she's saying you get the course for $1, but the other 23 come with it for $1 as well, each.
Okay. Yeah, like, everything she does is like very product focused, to be honest. Look at this. It's overwhelming, to be honest. I am very interested to see her upsell take rates, because especially when you give too much in the front end, your upsell is like bad, super bad, because they already had a lot. Okay. All right. We wanted to see more ads, so let's just do that for now. Okay. This is for Insta Ready ad. Here's how I do it. I post 4 times a day on Instagram, but I work smarter, not harder. Interesting. Okay. Insta Ready ad. Have you seen the sales space? She has a lot of sales spaces, by the way.
She's got a lot of front end offers.
Yeah. So one of the things that I have seen personally is that you can have offer at low volume and scale. What I mean by that is that typically if you have a product focus sales space, a product focused load get offer, then you may not be able to get that to $1,000 per day or $5,000 per day at scale, but you can profitably run it $500 per day or maybe even $300 per day, because you're just spending so little money. That is like millions of people and you're not like going super hard. So if you can do $500 per day, break even or lose slightly money in one sales space, then you can have 9 other sales space, right? And spend $500 per day, but that would be how much? $5,000 per day. Do you see what I mean?
You're capped by how many people you can drive through the funnel at once in a day, because it's just very like late in the kind of maybe like stages of awareness, someone who's like, really talking about the product, but you just have multiple front end offers, and that's how you start scaling up.
Yeah.
Have you seen like a level at which you really feel like you're like stress testing a low ticket offer?
That level will be when you pass $5,000 per day, to be honest. And when you start getting closer to $10,000 per day, when you get to $10,000 per day on ad spend, not revenue ad spend, then you have a mass offer. at that point you're spending 300K a month. You're probably making $1 million a month, which is 12 million per year. But with the back end and all the stuff, you're probably doing 15 to 20 million in revenue as a business. 15 to 20 million is a good size. It's not a big size. It's a good size business in the internet marketing space. That's when you're stress testing.
Yeah. If you can get a funnel past $1,000 a day, that's like a big, I think, milestone for stress testing it to make sure it's like converting it more at scale.
Yeah. If you can typically pass $1,000 per day, you can easily get to $2,000 to $3,000 per day around the same spend. If you can do that. Now, if you want to get to 5 to 10K, then that's when like you're really stress testing for mass offer that you can put on ClickBank and you can do a lot of volume. But for her, looking at how many sales space she has, I think it's just 10 sales space, all doing $300 to $500 per day, spending 3 to 5K a day among all those sales spaces, and then getting them to high ticket is what I feel like is happening here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to figure out who runs the ads, find out. And do you want to go through the order form and check it out and see what the upsells look like?
Yeah, so let's quickly go through the page as well. This is product focused, product. Will this work for my niche? Coaches, digital product service providers. Okay, she's definitely selling to audience that has seen a lot. Yeah, especially coaches. Here, a more specific industry. So she's definitely calling you out here. Interesting. No more flopped launches. No more embarrassing crickets. I don't think no more flopped launches is helping, to be honest. Okay. What's your thoughts, Brice, looking at this?
Yeah, I mean, I think again, my guess is like the audience is probably very frustrated with trying to figure out how to use Instagram to get clients. And so it's like they just tell me exactly what to say that's going to make it work because I want to get customers with my Instagram. And I think she's like trying to hand that to them as easy as possible. I think that, again, the sales page is, like you said, super product focused. I don't even see a lot of was there like her story on there or?
No, I didn't see it. It was just her picture, unrelated. Like she doesn't say this is what I did, just completely unrelated.
Yeah. So again, I wonder who she's running these ads to. I would imagine for this audience, like the offer does well. And I would also imagine that the sales page could be could be improved. That's kind of my first thoughts.
Got it. Look at this. This is an anti-sales page, I guess. So we know that you absolutely do not have any of these templates yet. Okay, that makes sense. I thought she was saying something else. Okay. I already have some of my other content packs. Sneak peek video could be way better.
Stuff you don't have. You can see what's inside.
Yeah. What's included, once again, the same thing repeated, and then the order page. Okay. Order page. This is how the order page looks like. The product name, mock-up, what they're going to get, once again, the same thing. Then you have the information, billing information. Dude, is billing information really necessary for selling a digital product?
Yeah, probably not.
Then you have a credit card. This is order bump. This is title for the order bump, image, order bump, add to the order. I don't like the idea of having an add to order at the bottom. I think it needs to be like somewhere around here or right in the top or on the side or something. Let's see how it looks on cell phone. This is how it looks. Oh my God. So basically there's empty space, don't like it, then title, and then now you have to scroll through everything that you're going to get once again, and then you can finally fill out the information. A lot of unnecessary things, Brice. First name, last name could have been the same one, to be honest. Make it optional. Email address and email confirmation, what the hell? Never seen it, don't need it. I need to check mark this. Billing information, not needed. Coupon, okay, you can auto apply the coupon. Like if you have a coupon, then just apply it already and have a timer. It says it expires in like 5 seconds or something. I don't know. And then you have a credit card. And then what I hate is that you have a credit card and then you have to scroll all the way down to add this. Order bump needs to be like right up here. It needs to be like up here. They see what they're going to get. They see the other product. They can add the product and they check out. And then they can just, once they put in the credit card, you don't want to give them more options to think. You want them to give them a place to order now.
So you want the credit card to be the very last thing they put on the order form?
Yeah, and then place order. As soon as they give me the credit card, it's place order. That's it. There should be nothing else.
Okay.
After that.
Yeah, I think the long list of stuff is a lot. I've seen people really overdo their cart pages where they add put another sales page on the cart page to like resell them on it. So I think that having even this, kind of Sam Cart template version is probably better than a lot of them out there. But yeah, it is a lot of scrolling and reading to get to the place the order button.
Yeah, we actually do have a sales page in the order form as well, especially for a mid-ticket product, something like $200, $500, $1,000 product. But what we have is on the mobile, we have headline, image, and then a place to check out, and then the details. And then there's a button they can click on that will scroll them back up to put in the details. Not, go through everything and then all the way end is a checkout. Like, I think that's unnecessary, especially when you told them about the product 5 times on the sales page.
Yeah, I think the key here is just like, how do you remove as much friction as possible from just checking out?
Yeah. All right, let's buy the product. Was there a coupon?
I don't think so. But I think that right there is like the issue with coupon boxes is like if there's not a coupon, now someone's going to go back and look for a coupon, to see if there's one somewhere. So we've definitely seen like I've had clients where they like left the coupon code box enabled on accident, and then people start emailing them, hey, can I get the coupon code? So like if there's not a coupon code, best to not have the coupon code box.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I have done it. When somebody has a coupon code, like I'm thinking, oh, they're probably giving it to a new customer, like someone who has never bought it, like first time customer discount. So when I'm buying like pants or something, $200-$300, $500 product, then I'm like, oh, there's a chat support, like just ask that, right? And then I'll get a coupon, typically 10-20% discount. So I just save myself, if I'm buying a $500 product.
Yeah, I like having the coupon codes that. Yeah, coupon codes that autofill. So it gets there, and they're like, hey, right now you're saving 50% right now, and it's auto applied. I think that's always a really good use case of the coupon code.
Now I have to agree to the terms. Great. Place your order now. Do you think there's upsell?
I mean, I hope there's an upsell. Yeah.
Hey, there's upsell. Let's see. This page only. Oh, this is the only page on the internet. Got it. Repurposing content. Oh, so how to use same content. This is a really good upsell. I like it. I'm impressed now. I like it.
Why do you like it?
So I like it because everything in the sales space was all about making content, creating content, how you can hundreds and thousands ways of creating content. And now this is about repurposing a content. So this makes sense. I think if she would have given me, there is now thousands more ways to create more content, that would probably have been a little overwhelming, to be honest. But it's repurposing the content, so actually that makes sense. So I like it, to be honest. I think this is a better way to go about it. Typically what supplement guys would do is that they'll sell one supplement, one bottle, right? They can do 3 months supply, 6 months supply, 12 months supply, right? So they will give you a subscription kind of thing. But then upsell one is like, hey, get 5 more bottles of this for cheaper. So you just paid $20 per bottle. Now you can get it for $10 per bottle. But they only sold one supplement, one bottle up front. So they can do that, right? But she sold 7,000 templates. So giving 10 times more would be like 70,000. Like, what am I going to do with that, right? So that's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a really congruent offer, and she just sold you on like, hey, I'm going to help you package up all your content stuff and give you a bunch of ways to do it. And now she's like, hey, now that you have that idea, can I help you repurpose it and make it even better? So I think that is like a super congruent upsell. I think that's probably the biggest thing that I've seen with any upsell on anything. It's just like how congruent it is to the offer on the front end, in terms of being like faster, better, easier. The more congruent it is, the better the take rate. This is a really short page. It's impressive.
A really short page. I like it. But this short page gives me a feeling that there is more. There's going to be 2 or 3 more upsells coming in. So I'm not going to say I like the sales page. I'm just saying that I like the strategy that she's going to sell more. I was thinking that she has a limited thing she could sell, but we're going to find out. Okay.
Based on the 24 courses, I feel like there's more coming.
Overall, the page is like super short, no images of the product, I guess. There's this simple little map. Okay, it's a really smart marketing strategy. So she's helping me become a smart marketer, I guess. All right, I'm gonna do no thanks. Okay, what do you think, Brice?
Looks congruent.
Okay, this is all the page it is. What do you think?
A performance tracker. How sexy is a performance tracker?
It is congruent. So selling a performance tracker is
that's for sure.
Definitely a way to go. So that's she thought about upsells. All right, I'll give her credit. I find it interesting that upsell 1 was $27, whereas upsell number 2 is $47. I am not sure the strategy here, but typically if you want to sell a higher price, it needs to be in the front. I think she could have probably charged $47 for repurposing the content, because this is just an Excel. Like, why am I paying $47 for Excel? Like, it's how I feel, to be honest. But it automatically shows you the winning content. Okay, yada yada. Okay, that's my thoughts. Any comments?
Even just me being someone who absolutely loves spreadsheets, I don't know how most people don't feel that way. I think you could, maybe not show a picture of a spreadsheet in the product image and see what happens. But I mean, it's definitely congruent.
Yeah. All right. We're just gonna move on to the next sales page. I have a feeling there's a next upsell here, right here. Okay. No thanks. I don't need this. And am I right? Okay. I am right. Okay. So this is $27. What do you think?
Now you get the content calendar. They're all like priced fairly low. They're all very congruent and like well done. I'm surprised that the sales pages are super short, but they're also like very inexpensive. Maybe it's because you're like going through the downsell path, but
I don't feel like I'm going through a downsell path, to be honest. I feel like it is. I feel like there's only one path. So
it's all super congruent. So it makes a lot of sense. But, to go from 27, what do we see? 27, 47, 27, and 27. It's like, what could the AOV on this funnel be?
And the front end product was $27. Interesting. One thing I'll give to this upsell page is that because the front sales page was so product focused, the fact that these upsells are also product focused is what I like the most. And then she doesn't do a lot of selling. It's like it's just one simple page Here's what you're going to get. Here's what it's going to do for you. Yes or no. And I think she may even have one more upsell coming. Like she may have like 10 even. I don't know. We'll see. But it's very product focused. And I think she has done a good job in terms of that, from sales pays to order pays to now upsells. So I kind of like it in a sense that the way she has done it. And it may be working for her, to be honest. We don't know, but it may be working.
Based on the number of ads she's running, I think something's definitely working for her.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. I'm going to say no to this once again. I think there is a fourth upsell here. What do you think? Okay, no. That's it.
All right. This was better than the last one.
This is definitely better than the last one. Now, in terms of thank you pays, I think this is the underutilized pays. And I think many marketers make that mistake in a sense that they just give the message to the product, or they're just like, oh, thank you so much, check your email, and then that's it. We sell a book. We sell a digital book, okay? And what we did was, we don't have a physical copy, but you can upload that digital book in Amazon. It takes like 2 hours or less because you need to verify your business and all those things. If you are in US, you probably have a business and you can do that in less than 2 hours. On the thank you page, we said like, hey, if you're like a physical paperback copy, then go in Amazon. We sell the digital book for $5, but on Amazon, it is at $50. We get 10% of people go buy on Amazon. Isn't that 10% buy on Amazon, which means we probably have more than 50% plus go to the Amazon actually to look at the page, like to get the book, right? Because it's at $50, so they don't know the price. So that's one. Second, I think you should give them access to the product. So let's see, here's a direct link. Okay, let's see. This is not a direct link, by the way. I call direct link directly to download. So like if she has a Google Drive or something, they could like click on it and they could have the product, like name, product, image, product, and like download everything, like not username. Okay, so here's a direct access, but what am I supposed to do now? Like I don't have a direct access. You know what I mean? Like if you do something like this, you're going to have a high chargeback rate because people are not going to get their email. It's going to be on spam. They're going to forget. They're going to check in like a week. Oh, I bought this product. Like what did I bought? And then they're just going to ask for a refund, right? You need to give them access, direct access, not direct link. Then I have to like do something like log in and then go find my login on the email. Like give me direct access to the product. That would lower your chargeback as well as refund a lot. Like you'd be surprised. I'm going to keep going, Brice. Third thing you should have is that if you're selling a low ticket offer, then you probably have something high ticket, mid ticket, back end as well. And I'm guessing she has that. I don't think she's making $600K a month with just low ticket offer. That's what she says. She's making average $600K a month. I don't think she's doing that. If she has a back end mid ticket, $2,000 course, or she has a $10,000 program, then sell that. Like, hey, maybe you should watch this training, or maybe you should join my today launch, register here for free or something, or maybe book a call with my team. We're going to help you set up your templates or something. Like there needs to be, now we need to go from not knowing each other as stranger to like getting to know her team. Hey, join my community, my school community, my Facebook group. Like there needs to be a bridge, get them to the back end. And I think this is very underutilized, to be honest. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've seen a lot of thank you pages that are just thank you pages that miss a lot of opportunity. I'm curious for you because like one thing that we tested that was like really tough was how to frame the next step if we're trying to get people on the phone. Because I think that's what a lot of people are doing. You know, that's what we do with low ticket too. It's like our ultimate goal is to get someone on the phone to talk about joining our high ticket offer. And when we tried to frame it as like a, hey, welcome to the low ticket product, you know, let's jump on the phone and talk about, you know, getting you started. And the frame was not what we wanted for a sales call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of different ways to handle it in terms of like, well, just don't make it a sales call, you know, just have it be an actual helpful call. Which again, it's like you're getting people on the phone, but you know, it's the wrong frame of mind. So I'm curious for you, like, how do you found the best way to frame that next step if it is getting on the phone with somebody?
I've done over $10 million in revenue for myself from front end and back end high ticket. I'm talking about for myself, not for my clients, not for anybody, right? And this is how I did it. And I'm going to tell you 2 stories of how other people do it. And one from Mickelson Twins, how they do it. And one from Jeremy Miner. He does tons of volume, like $1 million+ a month, even now as well. Blake is part of it. And we've tested a lot. We had a front end product and then they'll go to the back end. The one we did it is the Jeremy Miner method, okay, which is they buy a front end product. Something like this thank you page, what you would do is that you're just going to tell them directly what they're going to get. So it's just another upsell, basically. The way it works is that a video and then, hey, we just bought all of these things. Would you like us to help you implement it? You can work with Maria directly one-on-one. You're going to get weekly calls. You're going to get support. You're going to get this. You're going to, you know, go to your mastermind. You're going to be able to connect with other peers and we're going to help you and all this. Tell them exactly what they're going to get. And also tell them this is going to be high ticket. This is not going to be cheaper. This is going to cost like $10,000 or something. If this is not within your budget, then don't book a call. But that's one of the upsell, basically. So instead of thank you page, that would be the page here. And then 10, 20-minute video, tell them exactly what they're going to get. And then underneath the video, after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, then they'll have a link to book a call. That works perfect because most people would want to talk to the company, actually. Even they may not be qualified, but they will book a call to be able to talk to the company, hoping that they can talk to someone in the company. But you can reject those calls, like you can cancel those calls, right, from application because you know they're not qualified, they don't have money, whatever. And then other people who do book a call are actually qualified and they know what this call is about. And even after they book a call, you should also send emails and other videos saying like, hey, this is for this program name is Fast Track, or program name is, you know, whatever, Mastermind, XYZ Mastermind, right? That works incredible. Tested multiple things, tested implementation call, onboarding call, like I've tested all of those things. This is way better. Have you done that, Brice?
So what we've been doing right now is we try to get people directly into the product afterwards. So it's like, here's the product, go check out the product, because the very first thing that we have inside the product is like the offer for the next thing. And I would like to test driving them more straight to the call. But yeah, anytime we tested like an implementation call, onboarding call, anything like that, it didn't work very well. So I'll definitely test that out, because we can put together a quick VSL that just runs through everything and drive them to a call for sure.
Amazing. In the members area, they should actually consume the product. I wouldn't make a module a product pitch. In fact, in the members area, you have video, and on the side, you can have book a call with our team to talk about this thing, right? You can have that on the side. So, but we also found that people who watch the content are actually good buyers. People who actually go through the course, they tend to buy more in the back end. So we actually want them to go through the courses actually, so they can see what it's like working with us, the things that we teach, the things that we talk about. But if they're in the members area, then they're going to see us like, hey, book a call anytime. So it's going to be there.
We have it in the sidebar there, and then we have it down in the products, like as a call to action in the actual book itself. So yeah, we drive most of the calls through the actual product itself.
Got it. And that's great. You should definitely do it in the book too. Like you should have in the footer, go here, like that is good. You're definitely doing that right. So Mickelson Twins method is that they actually sell $2,000 course. So on every course, they give you the call, but it's setting up a course call, which is basically, and they just talk to you. They just want to help you. It's just very helping approach. I have talked to some of the people who have gone through the Mickelson Twins course. They like it a lot. They're like, this is how to do it. That's what people used to say about Sam Owens' course. People liked Sam Owens a lot. That's what people say about Mickelson Twins. People who buy their course, they just like how they do their approach. They just become this raving fan for some reason. But because they're selling $2,000 course, I'm guessing they're able to break even or be slightly profitable or maybe just lose money. But because they're able to get this raving customer and everybody in the course, like there's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of like engagement. People are active. People are helping each other. There's just a lot of engagement. And that is what drives the sales in the back end. You already talked to someone from the team. They know you have access to everything. They sell you through the course, meaning when you watch the course is very well done. It's not sloppy course that you put together with the help of AI in like less than a day. I call this like basically Sam Owens method. Like when Sam Owens made that really good course video, everybody started copying that. Like, I don't know if you noticed that or not. Everybody's like, you got to put more focus on the product. And that's what they did. And people like it. And that's why people buy their back end, which is a longer approach, but works as well.
Yeah. Just have a product so good, people want to keep working with you.
That is the best way to do it. If you cannot do that, then just make a pitch directly.